G'day, it's FIDE Master Curtis from Australia, John Curtis, and we're going to review a game for one of my wonderful subscribers, Golden the Pup, aka Tailhole, and he had redeemed 10,000 channel points on Twitch TV, and we hadn't yet reviewed his game, so we're going to have a look at this game now. And we're recording it, and it's going to be on YouTube. So here we go. I hope you will enjoy the game of these two wonderful combatants. As I say, white is played by Tailhole, or Golden the Pup on Twitch TV, rated 1425 from the United States. And playing the black pieces, we have the wonderful MoussaAudeh, or Aude Moussa, rated 1378, and he's from that wonderful city of Palestine. That's right. So there we go. Here we go. It's D4 is played by Tailhole, D5 by Moussa, and Bishop to F4. So he's playing like the Tailhole is playing like a London the Pup. Like a London game. I'm thinking Golden the Pup, Tailhole. I get confused, but they're the two names. It's chess.com. The name is Tailhole, and on Twitch TV it's Golden the Pup. Okay, so E3 is played. Star move, best move. The engine is saying chess.com. The engine is saying E3 is the best move because it develops a piece, connects this lovely pawn chain, and the bishop is released to come into the game. Right? Okay, A6 is played. Now, not a bad idea. A lot of the time when white is controlling the E5 square, white would like to place the bishop over here on B5, maybe even eliminate the knight on some circumstances, with the idea of reinforcing this square on E5, right? Just positional stuff. Knight to F3 was played. So white again reinforces this square and says, "That's mine," Tailhole says, right? Engine says C4 is a better move, right? And the reason why C4 is a better move is this pawn at the moment is a bit isolated, and the pawn here would be able to attack the pawn and threaten to develop the knight with a tempo and try to get some momentum in white's position. And of course, if black had recaptured the pawn after C4, the bishop would recapture, and the bishop would be just a well-placed bishop, okay? Okay, so G6 was played. It's ignoring the idea that white can break out a little bit. In some of these variations, the bishop needs to go to B5 check and stuff like that. So, but engine says bishop F5 is the best move, right? C3 is passive. We do know that even C4 is even more effective now because the bishop's going here and there's no check or anything, right? So C4 was definitely the best move, Tailhole. Bishop G7 is played. Remember, these two players, they're 1425 rated for white, and they're 1378 played for black. So MoussaAudeh from Palestine playing the black pieces. And Moussa's playing a solid sort of game. And these two players are playing a 30-minute game. If we look at the clocks, they haven't used much time. And in that respect, I'm a bit disappointed in Tailhole because he's only used like sort of 78 seconds of his time of his 30-minute allotment, and yet he's made quite a number of moves, right? Quite a number of moves. played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 moves. He's only used 80 seconds. Well, he could say the average game is an hour, right? Or so 30 minutes here. So the average game is 60 moves. You should probably be looking at least 30 seconds per move. So you would think that, unless you know you're opening it and you're well prepared and you're a really top-line player, you should be thinking a little bit more about your moves. But admittedly, Tailhole has used less time than more time than his opponent, even if it is only 8 seconds. So time is a very important factor in chess. Knight b-file to d2, excellent move. It develops a piece off the back rank, right? And bishop e2 was also good. And Engine said h3 is best to try to stop the pin. The Engine doesn't like the bishop coming here. Knight to f6 is the best move. It prepares to castle. And the wonderful Moussa, or MoussaAudeh, from Palestine, he's found the best move on the board. Okay, bishop to d3. Excellent move. It prepares e4. Right, so that would be it'd lead to a very drawish sort of game, but one where white would find it very hard to lose. Right? Castles, queen to e2. This is not a bad move. For beginners, right? For beginners in the 1378, 1425 range, this is not a bad move because the queen develops to a better square, right? Develops to a better square, prepares e4, and connects the castles at the back of the board. So the castles and the king are connected. The Engine's actually saying that you should play castles first, but no great loss. Now, this is the antidote, if we can call it, to Tailhole's play. The whole idea is black wants to be able to indirectly attack the queen and king. Castle's queenside. This is very brave, but not that great. Not that great. Not that great. Engine says it's an excellent move. It gives it plus 0.13. Engine also suggests that rather than castles, knight to e5 is a better move. Okay. Castles. Knight to d7, star move, best move. Well, I'll tell you what, in this type of position, black has asked themselves a question. They've said, well, I'm black, I would like to play this freeing move, e5. I think pawn here is a bit slow, and so I really want to play this move. How can I play that move? And it's asking themselves that question and finding a solution is the only way I can come up with how Moussa came up with this idea, because it looks like an Engine move. It really does. It's a top flight move. So MoussaAudeh, we salute you, sir, playing the black pieces. He's found this move. Knight to d7. Now, it looks like the knight's going backwards, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. But because this pawn is not attacked, he wants to just be able to play e5. That's the idea. And the Engine thinks it's wonderful. White plays e4. And now, he's missed the move. He should have played e5. Right? The big attacking move in the middle. e5, you can see the Engine's got the arrow on the board. e5 is the best move for black. But now that he hasn't played that, there's a big problem coming. E5, that's right. So because black has moved the knight back to D7, prepared E5 but not played it, Tailhole has said, well, right, I've got all my pawn chain here. I've got my two bishops attacking your king, and my knight can come in, and there's a lot of firepower down there. It can get really dangerous for black. Ideas are H4, H5. Ideas are bishop here, pawn here, and knight there, and knight there, and knight checks, and stuff like that. Lots of ideas for attack. Pawn here. Okay. Now that opens up the position. Now, what would you play in this position? I think pawn takes pawn is the best move. Let's have a look. Pawn takes pawn. Bad move. Okay, rightio. So what should be played? Well, in this position, played pawn takes pawn. The best move is, we should play knight back, knight c6 to e7. But after f5, pawn takes pawn was played, but h4 was better. So h4, right? Because what white's got after pawn here, white's got a big blockade in the centre, and black is very restricted after h4. Hence the engine suggests it. Pawn takes pawn. Bishop takes pawn. Well, queen takes was better. Would have threatened the bishop. h4. Engine says no, knight to e5. So does that mean that black has got the big breakout move again? Well, I should think he has. I think black should be playing pawn here and opening up the game. Let's see what the engine says. Knight back. No, engine says play e5. So again, MoussaAudeh, he's missed his opportunity. And how will Tailhole punish him for it? Can Tailhole punish him for it? This is the big question. I'll tell you what, in this position, if I was white, I see a beautiful knight maneuver. Look at this. Knight here, and knight there. Look at that. And the knight would have this square. Oh boy. See, at the moment, the knight's here. Can't go here, can't go there. But have a look at this. Knight to f1, then knight here, then knight there. Looks awesome attack, right? Let's see what he played. Queen takes pawn check. Examine all checks and examine all captures. Tailhole. He's grabbed a pawn and he's happy. And the evaluation bar says white's winning easily. Not just winning, but winning easily. King moves. Knight to g5. Star move. You should have got an exclamation mark for this. The old Tailhole. Golden the pup, you champion. Bishop takes knight. Well, pawn takes opens the castle. Yes, pawn takes opens the castle for the attack. Is there a threat? Yes, there's a threat here in this position. Right, now let's see what black plays, and will white find the correct move? Knight there. Well, what is the best move in this position? Well, the best move in this position is, I want to see if Golden the Pup found it. Yes! Double exclamation mark! Golden the Pup! Tailhole! You criminal! What a genius. King takes, and now queen to f7 check. Yes! He's found the key move, and with that resigns, because black knows if he moves the king back, the rook will just simply check, and that will be the end of the game. The knight has to go here or here, and that is the end of the game. Checkmate. That's a lovely finish. And it just goes to show you the lesson from that game is to slowly build your position like Tailhole did, especially at a lower level. But for Black missed that knight. He played knight d7. He found the grandmaster move, but he didn't play e5 to follow up, and he paid the ultimate price. And Tailhole, or Golden the Pup, punished him. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this attacking game from two of our wonderful chess players from chess.com. And I'll catch you in my next video. Don't forget, if you like the video, please click the follow button, the subscribe button. It's free to subscribe on YouTube, or you can make a donation to the channel if you want to help me make similar videos in future. Okay? Thank you. It's bye from me, and it's goodbye from Grandmaster Teddy until our next video, saying arrivederci, and we love you, Golden the Pup. Yes, we do. Bye.